into the top position. So we've been working specifically sprawl top. So sprawl top is when we've sprawled down and he's trying to attack our legs, or we've snapped him down or done whatever. Okay, so we're just going to look at a gi specific thing from turtle now. Okay, so to get to turtle, remember, we've been doing this in the no gi as well, but we want to kind of block off the arm, take our knee across, okay, so we can end up getting round, going hip on hip. Okay, so Jay just turns this way a little bit. So one of the attacks that we've got is obviously a collar attack. So when we've been doing the no gi stuff, we've been working on kind of this seat up position, looking at that and getting into back control and, you know, attacking from the same thing from frog ride as well. We're going to attack the collar. Okay, so I have to be really careful what I do with this arm. I don't want to keep this arm kind of underneath here too long, because he's going to be able to hook the elbow and then end up rolling into so that he ends up on top. But what I want to do is I want to come across and I just want to grab the gi and pull it a little bit tight. So you see how it gets a little bit tight by the back of the neck. As soon as I do that, we replace the hand. So this hand's going to go through. Yeah, thumb goes on the inside and then get your grip. Okay, so you can take your hand all the way through there. I sometimes struggle a little bit. So even kind of hand there's absolutely okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my elbow back and up. Okay. So from this position, in fact, let's just get to here. Okay. So we'll go sprawl top into this collar control. So round over, take the slack away, hand in nice and deep. Okay. And let's just start from that position, because we've got a few different things that we can do from that position, including using the hip drag. But what we're going to work on and focus on today is clutch. Okay. Get to that position. 1, 2, 3. Arm over the top. So everyone's getting the arm in a good choking position. We're taking away the slack. The hand's coming through here. But some of us at the moment are keeping this elbow, stuck in this position. What happens from here is Jay's going to hook the elbow and he's going to roll it. So this is called what we call an Alabama roll over the top. So even though I've still got kind of a choke, it's not a great position, because all he needs to do is to get this shoulder to the mat. So if he gets that shoulder anywhere close to the mat or comes across into what we call bubba, I can no longer choke him. So you can see how it's taken that way. All I'm doing in this position is giving him a Kimura position, so he can start grabbing my wrist, forcing it down to the mat, and start attacking me. Okay, so down goes in just to take the slack off just a little bit. But as soon as I'm really conscious of this arm. If I see that arm move back, my elbow goes back. Okay, so I go into here, start looking, I can't quite get the grip. As soon as that elbow goes back, I stop and bring that elbow back so that he can't get the Alabama roll. Okay, so if I'm quick enough though, I can get in, so a little bit slack away, thumb goes in nice and deep, and attach your arm against the neck. Okay, so you don't want the arm slack, you want it attached to the neck, and then this elbow's just going to come back into this position. To finish off the choke, we're going to be very careful with this, but we're all parrots, yeah? And Jason's a pirate. Alright, so I'm a parrot, Jason's a pirate. I'm a parrot, Jason's a pirate. I'm a parrot, Jason's a pirate. And I'm going to sit on the shoulder. So from here, I'm going to sit my hip on the shoulder. From there as well, I'm just going to pull back. Okay? What's important is that this arm is attached, so even when I'm pulling, this arm goes across the other side of the neck. There's something we can do on this hand as well. I'm not as big a fan as that, just in case we do end up kind of scrambling and rolling, but we'll have a little play at it. But here, take the slack away, thumb goes in nice and deep. See how I'm attached straight away, so that arm's going all the way around. I'm going to sit on the shoulder, and then I'm going to walk round as well. Okay, this is why it's called a clock choke, because we start walking around like the hands of a clock. Go steady with this, yeah, don't be mean with it, alright? On 3, 1, 2, 3. So, I'm not a massive fan of this because I like to have this arm free, but to make it even worse, what we can do is, again, take that space away. When I'm going to grab the collar grip, my thumb's up, so I can feel it kind of go round the neck. And at that point, that's when I get my grip. Okay, so I'm taking it round his neck into that position. So that's where, for me, that's a little bit of a guide of where I need to be to get the actual choke. So to make this even worse, when I hop onto his shoulder, like the parrot thing, I'm going to change my arm position to here. Okay, so from here, it actually makes it even worse. What I don't want Jason to be able to do is to turn this way. So we'll go back like that, because then it takes the choke away. So this is why we're hopping on the shoulder and doing that. So this can be a way of, maybe you know the person does this, or you can kind of feel them try to just go into like a half guard position, just there straight away. And you still might be able to hit the choke just before you're able to kind of hop onto the shoulder. So I use it as a little bit of an insurance policy, but again, some people are really good at this and use this really well. I just like to have this other arm free to potentially hip drag, and then maybe start looking at doing some other kind of chokes, or at least being on the back. But just to finish off, again, this gets worse, so be nice here and hop choke. So start walking around. Okay, have a go. 1, 2, 3.